Hey guys, and welcome to a kind of new thing where I will, um, every week I will find some movie news on certain websites like imdb, Empire magazines, that kind of stuff, and just basically tell you all about them and give my opinions on them. Um, I've picked three, I think it's three stories that I find interesting. And I'll just tell you where they are. I got all information from IMDb, so this information, the source is from IMDb, so I don't claim the right or anything for whatever. I don't know what the whole thing is, but this is just pure information that I've found on the internet and I'm giving my opinions for, so it's not whatever. The first thing is the Steve Jobs biopic movie. David Fincher um, has been replaced by, well, it looks like he's been replaced by Danny Boyle, after he aggressive demands or something like that, and Leonardo DiCaprio is the main choice for the lead role. Now, with Danny Boyle, is a very good director, as we know. Um, do I think he could do this film justice? I honestly think he has the ability to do that. David Fincher, he did Social Network, and I haven't seen it, but I've heard so much good stuff about it. So he knows he can kind of handle the biopic or biography kind of documentary style film very well. So I think David Fincher would have been a very, very good choice. But Danny Boyle is a very talented director, and I do think he could do this very, very well. Um, Leonardo DiCaprio as Steve Jobs, I think that's what the lead role means, obviously, but I can see why they do that. I don't really know who I'd choose, but it's Leonardo DiCaprio's proved himself as an amazing actor in recent times, in my opinion, and he will put in a good performance, as I'm sure everyone will agree. But is he the right person? I'll leave that up to you to decide, because in my opinion, I don't think it's a bad choice. The film in general doesn't really get me excited for it, if you know what I mean. I'm not um, anticipating it as much as a load of other films, but it will be interesting to see how it goes and what happens with it. Um, so yeah, that's just the first thing that I saw, and I thought it was quite interesting, and a lot of people will be interested in that kind of in the film and what's happening with it. Now the next is something that I kind of just thought it was a bit exciting, just because it's a popular film, and it's the Goonies sequel is in talks. Well, Steven Spielberg is like in talks to do a sequel with a new story or something. I've seen the first one, but a long time ago, and I remember enjoying it. So to see a second one, it's one of those films that it'd be nice to see what they can do with it now, because of technology's evolved and there's a lot more they can do in terms of filmmaking. Um, so it's something that I'm very interested to see where they go with it. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of the first film like everybody, like most people do, because a lot of people love it. I don't love it. I think it's a good film, but it's not amazing. And a sequel is right in my opinion, because it could just interest a lot of new fans and get people seeing the original. I mean, I'm sure everyone's seen the original, but as the generations go by, there'll be people who miss out on it. 1985, I think it came out. So yeah, with Steven Spielberg doing it, it's in good hands because he's a good director, as we all know. Yeah, not much more I can say about that because it's just like in talks. It's not been confirmed or anything. But and the last thing is the Resident Evil 6 script is being written. Mila Jovovich is confirmed to be brought back as Alice. I've seen the first two films. I'm not big into it. I mean, they're okay, but I just think the money makers, that's all that they are. They're not brought out because of anything besides the fact that they get money from it. I mean, they got like 240 something million or something like that. I read somewhere that the last two films have raked in huge amounts over the UK, because in America it don't do that well. But yeah, I've yet to see 3, 4 and 5, but the first two, they're hit and miss really. I mean, I could watch them, but I couldn't watch them more than once in a year probably. I mean, they're not anything special. I mean, a lot of people rave on about them, and I was really expecting it to be something really, really good, but I was let down, and I just think that they're just there for money, as I've said, and I don't like when films are just purposely made for money. Like, you have series like Fast and Furious, which are actually enjoyable, so they make their money and we get enjoyment, so therefore they put effort into the films as well, so the fans benefit as well as them. But Resident Evil, they don't put much effort into it really, it's just same old, same old. So yeah, that's been Movie News episode 1. I don't know if it'll be exactly every week. It might be next Wednesday, it might be next Monday. I don't know. It'll be if and when. I hope you enjoy, and comment below what you think of some of the topics I've brought up, because I'm very interested to see what your opinions are on all three of them, because, well, yeah. I was going to say something. Oh yeah, there's a Blu-ray DVD game update coming very soon. I mean, I've got a few things coming in the post, and I'm off to CEX Thursday maybe. So once I get everything, it might be Friday if the things coming in the post get here. If not, it'll be next Monday, and there'll be a lot of stuff. I mean, yeah, I'll just save it for that. I mean, some of that stuff I've already shown, like Scott Pilgrim, etc., but that was in another video. This that was just in the movie collection video, so this is just an update, and yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. So like and subscribe. I was going to say something else then. I always seem to forget what I was going to say. Oh yeah. Nope, it's gone again. Yeah. God. There'll be another video coming up around about the same time this does. It'll be 5 classic films I haven't seen. That's going to be a series where I do pick 5 films or 5 actors or 5 somethings and put in a list rather than top 10 or out. So yeah, that'll be the first one in that. And so yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. As I said, comment below, and I'll see you in another video. See you later.